Good morning out there. Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com. Weekly health and wellness tip for you. Went to the gym today, shoulders, tris, abs like I do on Saturdays, and a little bit of cardio to kind of end it off, to loosen it up a little bit, like we do every week. So this week I like to talk, it's sort of a diet tip, sort of. What I like to talk about is what are the healthiest drinks for you? And I have a couple surprises, a couple drinks that you'll be very surprised. And just off the record, it's not vodka. Hate to tell you that. So everyone knows water. Obviously, we got a little water here in the stream. Not that water, but water in general is definitely one of the healthiest drinks because what water does, it gives you energy, and it also helps you with your weight loss. It also hydrates you if you're dehydrated. But don't forget, 60% of your body weight should be water. Right? If you're under that, that's not good. That's dehydration. If you're over that, it's overcompensated. But what water does is really keeps your kind of the flow going, right? Allows you to flow through your intestinal tract, and it's just healthy. It keeps your body moving. So of course, water is the best. But I know water is boring. It doesn't taste like anything, right? So I always like to throw a little lemon in there, just give it a little flavor. Because lemon's very healthy too. So water is a good one. So the next one, I'm going to say on the healthy side is tea. You heard about tea a lot, right? Tea. Now the thing with tea and our next one, coffee, I'll talk about that in a little bit. It's really what you put in the tea and the coffee that's unhealthy. If you put cream and you put white sugar, of course, those are the unhealthy tracks. But if you have tea straight up, what tea does, especially green tea, is it helps you strengthen your immune system. Really gives you you're fighting a cold, you always say have a tea. And tea does hydrate you when you don't put in the extras. Tea straight up is really good. We got a great immune tea. I'll even post it here with our Shop and Annuity product line. That's awesome for you. It's an immune tea. But teas really, again, it really helps your immune system. It really helps you fight off and prevent getting sick. Now, coffee does have its benefits. Again, the best way to have coffee is black. Straight up. Again, it's like salad. I know we want to talk about salad today, but salad's healthy, but what you put on the salad's not. Same thing with coffee, where cream and sugar doesn't do it. What does coffee do? Of course, it gives you energy. It speeds up your metabolism, right? It gives you brain energy. You ever notice that when you have a coffee? And a lot of times, when do you do your best work? It's in the morning. You have yourself a cup of coffee, you're cranking a loo, and then, you hit the afternoon slump, and you might need a coffee, or even better, have one of those awake shots that we got. But that's vitamin B. So really, in reality, coffee is good, again, for energy, metabolism. It allows you to process food better, right? Your metabolism increases. And it's generally a really good group. Remember, coffee's natural. Coffee beans, right? Now, if you make them straight up from there, that's pretty natural, right? Just like tea leaves, and water. All right. Here are the surprises. Now, I know I talk about milk a lot. Like, milk is bad. Milk products, cheese, ice cream, and all. But if you do have small amounts of milk in moderation, you don't drink a gallon of it, but in moderation, milk actually hydrates you better than water. And that's a surprise because of the electrolytes in there, right? A little dash of sodium, a little dash of sugar. It has just a little bit of each, which you still don't. It's not like I always say, don't ever have sugar. You can have sugar, but it's in small, mini doses. Because if you're drinking enough water, you're actually flushing that out, right? The whole idea with water, we talked about that a little bit earlier, that you're flushing out, the toxins out of your body. Same thing with milk. So milk is really actually in small doses, and I'm going to emphasize that, great for hydration. It's actually better than water. And then, again, you got to have the milk straight up, and it's got to be whole milk. Don't waste your time with low fat, no fat, skim milk, and all that. Because you know what? We've talked about this in past videos. Anytime you see something that's altering the natural, you know it's fake. So you don't want to do that. And all right, few alcohol lovers. You know what I'm going to say last, right? The second surprise. Wine. Yes, wine has those antioxidants in them, right? Pinogenol. It's almost like our OPC3 product. You've heard of our isotonics OPC3 product. It's made with wine bark, right? Right? Raspberry bark and all that. So wine is great. Again, it's almost like tea, where it helps strengthen your immune system. It also helps open up your capillaries, right? Prevents heart disease. Yes. I'm not saying this. I'm not a doctor, but I've heard with wine, it opens up your blood flow. It helps you with blood flow. Again, just like milk, have it in moderation. Don't go over there and polish off a bottle of wine, because anything you have in excess is probably not good anyways. Even water, right? You got to have a little bit, a little of each, but wine is really good. Wine's by far the best, alcoholic drink there is. And there, some people do say beer, but I don't know, a beer with the carbonation and the yeast, especially for people that have gluten sensitivity. Of course, there's gluten-free beer, but wine is really the best. All right. And then, last but not least, let's talk about what's absolutely nasty, right? We know what's absolutely nasty. Anything that's artificial. We talked about soda. Soda is just nasty. I wouldn't even touch soda ever if you ever knew what goes in it, right? All right. Those fruit drinks, anything that has marketing, anything's marketed. You don't think those monster drinks, and we used to have Jolt Cola back in the 90s and 80s. Anything that's like pure marketing, you see like a commercial during a sports event, you got to stay away from those. They're loaded with sugar and toxins and yuck. And that's why a lot of people get sick. A lot of soda drinkers have bone issues later in life. They have hips replaced and they have knees replaced because they had so much sugar from those nasty drinks. So, the sodas and those fruit drinks, a lot of fruit drinks that you see in the supermarket are absolutely nasty, as well as those sport drinks, those energy drinks. I would stay away from those. You need energy. Have a cup of black coffee. Have some vitamin B, an awake shot or an isotonics turn up. Those are the ones that are really healthy for you, and you'll feel amazing. So that is it. Sorry about my hand there. So we have that. Water, a little bit of milk, a little bit of wine, tea, and coffee are it. Have a good day. Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com. Oh, I didn't give the weather, huh? It's kind of cloudy today. A little bit cloudy. Typical spring in New England, isn't it? Have a good day. Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com.